Vico Equense is the first town unveiled to the visitor arriving on the peninsula of Sorrento. Founded in ancient times, it is a jewel stretching along a rocky bank high above the sea on the Gulf of Naples, between the beaches of the Marina of Vico and Equa, a charming place and chief town in the vast municipality of the same name. It is the seat of the town hall and centre of social and cultural life. The ancient origins of the centre are still found today in the checkerboard town plan, typical of Greco-Roman cities in the Vescovado district. By following the traces of Cardi and Decubani of the age-old Vicus, buildings from long ago can be discovered with their characteristic courtyards and scent-filled gardens facing the silent lanes leading towards the sea. The former cathedral of the Santissima Annunziata, with its imposing campanile, reaches out onto a sunny belvedere overhanging the coastline. Its origins dating back to 1300, the construction has undergone many transformations over time. Inside, recent restorations have brought its architectural structure to light. A nave and two aisles, recoveries of part of the frescoes, tombs, paintings and original decorations, and many works added on during its more than 700 years of history. Hanging on the walls of the distinctive sacristy, with its lovely Maiolica tiled floor, are portraits of the 34 bishops of the diocese. A little angel that imposes silence replaces the last bishop of Vico, Monsignor Michele Natale, executed by the Bourbons for his adhesion to the Neapolitan Republic of 1799. A few steps away, the nearby Archconfraternity of the Assumption houses a prized, richly decorated wooden altar alongside 18th century paintings and marble statues. Created in 1700 by local craftsmen, the altar is entirely covered with small pearls, corals and mother of pearl, forming elegant floral designs. The effect of the reflections of gilded wood and soft light of the chapel is of singular beauty. The eastern side of the Vescovado district is dominated by the red mass of the arresting Giusso Castle, reaching out onto the cliff and overseeing the Sea of Marina di Vico. Built in the late 13th century and now a private residential area, the castle was the luxurious residence of royal and noble families for centuries. They took pleasure in the splendours of the many rooms of the structure, which were often enlarged and restructured. The enchanting garden with its century-old plants, the panoramic terraces high up above the sea, and the magnificent views over the Gulf and surrounding territories, extraordinary even today. The jurist and economist Gaetano Filangieri also sought comfort in this place of delights and spent the last days of his life there at the end of the 18th century. The archaeological museum, Cilio Italico, is located within the rooms of the town hall. Here are collected the findings from the archaeological excavation of an ancient pre-Roman necropolis, which include over 200 tombs discovered within the urban area at the beginning of the 60s. The origins of the town and traces of the Oscan, Greek and Etruscan populations who lived here can be seen in the over 200 objects exhibited as testimonial to the culture and lives of these populations. Attic vases, finely worked with red and black figures, drinking pitchers with graffiti engravings, large amphora used for transport, valuable pieces of jewellery, finely chiselled weapons and bronzes tell the story of the ancient settlement, progenitor of the current town. On the other hand, the visit to the Campania Museum of Mineralogy is a captivating dip into the world of earth sciences. The museum holds over 5,000 specimens of minerals collected by Pasquale Discepolo, founder of the museum and the foundation named after him. Enriched with donations from Italian and foreign scholars, the collection includes sections dedicated to minerals from Vesuvius, meteorites gathered during different eras, magnificent gems, fluorescent minerals, and ancient fossils from various geological epochs. Meticulous reproductions and accurate teaching materials accompany the visitor along a fascinating educational journey through the wonders of nature. An absolute must is a stop in lively Umberto I Square, the centre of the town's Dolce Vita, and a favourite meeting place of both residents and vacationers. It is quite pleasant to pause for a cup of coffee or an aperitif in the company of the dolphins of the cool, picturesque fountain. Not far away stands the church of San Ciro and San Giovanni, the patron saints of Vico, with its typical cupola in Maiolica tiles, according to the traditional style. After this, a bit of shopping in the characteristic shops of the area. Here we find leather sandals, known throughout the world and made while you wait by expert craftsmen in a constant change of models and designs. Gastronomy. Taste typical caprignetti, the small appetizing balls of cheese with herbs, or riavulili with their spicy filling and innumerable locally produced dairy products. Not to forget the delicious ramo lemon baba to take away in handy jars, dainty lemon-flavoured delicacies made of light sponge cake with soft cream filling, dry fruit and preserves prepared from the many products of the generous native earth. This is probably the most popular food on earth. Here, in the region where it was born, we can eat it everywhere, at any time and in all possible ways. Tasty, light and aromatic. We are obviously talking about the pizza, prepared according to the best tradition of Campania, throughout the entire Vico area, using quality ingredients and baked exclusively in wood-burning ovens. Thanks to the inventiveness of the pizza makers, traditional tomato, mozzarella and basil pizzas are flanked by an ever-changing variety of spices and ingredients inspired by seasonal products and the gastronomic culture of the location. This is where, in the early 50s, an imaginative, ingenious pizza maker patented a long, super tasty pizza that is sold by the meter and no longer by the piece. In fact, pizza by the meter is a unique invention that has made Vico Equense famous throughout the world.